You are listening to the Young Black Travelers Podcast. Black voices chatting on experiential travel, dedicated to creating a global community of travelers. Be bold, be inspired, be spontaneous. We are YBT.
Welcome and welcome back to the Young Black Travelers Podcast. Today we have with us Abdul, and we're going to get some good stories about two trips that he has been on. I believe it's Montenegro and Madagascar, correct?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Awesome. So I am your host for today, Toni Ann, and I am just one of the event coordinators here at YBT. And so without further ado, I'm going to hand it on over to Abdul so he can tell you a little about himself and what he has going on.
Okay. My name is Abdurrahman, and my family name is Babadidbi. I was born in the northeastern part of Nigeria in a city called Jalingo. Uh, I I stayed there for some times and moved to the UAE to do my bachelor degree in economics. Uh, and I stayed in UAE for about 6 years, and then now I moved to the UK to pursue my master's degree in international marketing. So
Wow.
yeah, as you know, I love travel.
Mhm.
I have been so far to 11 countries, and apart from travel, I love to do sports, football. And do other stuff. Yeah. So that,
Okay, so you've been to 11 countries.
mm.
Wow. Okay, so out of those 11 countries, your varying destinations, which one stood out the most to you and why?
Well, this is a difficult question because I love all the countries I've been to because
Uh-huh.
each countries gives something special.
Mhm.
Uh, but I will be, if I am to choose, I will lean a little bit towards Madagascar
Mm.
because I love the countries I've been to, but I think out of all those countries, uh, wherever I go, in some countries, even when you love some countries, sometimes you'll feel like, something is missing in the country and all that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't feel that way in Madagascar. I felt a lot like home actually. And it's the longest vacation I ever had because I planned to stay for just 15 days, and then
Mhm.
you know when my vacation was over and I was like, no, I cannot go back, so I extended to 30. So yes, and Madagascar have almost everything. The nature, the people, the culture, food. So it's amazing. It's
Oh,
amazing. Mm.
okay. All right. So
Yeah.
we'll get into the nitty gritty of Madagascar a bit later on in our next section. But before we move on or take a little break, I have one question for you. During those other trips, so the other 10, has anything crazy happened to you while you were on vacation throughout any of those other trips?
Yeah. Anything crazy like experience with a bad experience or something? Mm.
Whether it's bad or whether it's good or just something that was just unexpected, you know.
Um. Well, I had a lot of unexpected situations. Yeah. Let me think of one.
Mhm.
Well, the one I can think of is still Madagascar, to be honest. There was a time I went to see the Tsingy Ankarana. So it's a
Mhm.
rock formation in one of the cities of Madagascar.
Okay.
So Tsingy Ankarana, I arrived there at night. I think I made video. I just recently posted a viral video that with the
Oh.
part of my experience at the Madagascar. So yeah, so when I went to Singyankarana. I was to stay there for a night.
Mm-hmm.
And so the place is like a small village, so there is not really
Mm-hmm.
things there, and it's not very developed, and there is not much means of transportation.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I stayed there for the night, and
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't find a hotel there. I struggled, and I found just one hotel, and
Mm-hmm.
it's not really very, pleasant. It's actually a new hotel, and it's not completely furnished. so so basically, in that hotel, when I went in, I checked in, and suddenly I just realized there's a lot of reptiles in the room, uh, a lot of frogs and other
Oh
stuff.
wow.
This is, it's one of the most fun part, but
Uh-huh.
also was not fun. So I slept with reptiles, literally reptiles, different reptiles.
Oh
Uh,
wow.
yeah, and the next day, after going on our tour and everything, we I wanted to from I think Ankara, I wanted to go to an island called Nasibe, but
Mm-hmm.
in this I didn't get any transport. There's no cars.
Oh
We stood, with my friend, we stood on the road for almost 3 hours. Just
wow.
uh,
Wow.
at the end, we found I can say truck. I don't know if I can call it truck in English. So the driver said, yes, we have to pay him to take us to that nearby. and but we have to pay him. And even when we pay him, we can stay in the car. We have to sit at the back.
Oh wow.
So we sat at the back of the car, and but it was fun. The road was
Yeah.
bumpy, and but we enjoyed the view, and it was fun. It was very fun, and yeah.
Okay.
So that's the craziest thing that I have been through in my experience.
Wow, it seems like
But
Madagascar was it Madagascar, right? It seems like
uh,
Madagascar had quite the adventure for you. So
oh, it did. It did
it
a lot.
did. And last question before we take a quick break and move on. Out of your 11 destination, which would you like to visit again really soon?
I would say Tanzania.
Oh, okay.
I would like to go back to Zanzibar because,
Okay.
despite I say I love Madagascar as a country, but
Mhm.
if you ask one which city is the best, I would say it's Zanzibar.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I will always choose Zanzibar. It's
And
the
why?
best.
Why do you say so?
Just I don't know. I had a different kind of feeling in Zanzibar. I was
Okay.
happy about it. I mean, I'm happy somewhere, but it's extra in Zanzibar. And I, the lifestyle, I love the everything. So,
Mm,
yeah, I can't explain to you why I want to go back, but I just miss that feeling.
gotcha. Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah.
awesome. So we are going to take a quick break. Everyone, please stay tuned. And when we get back, we're going to dive into the full experience in Madagascar and then in Montenegro. All right. So see you guys in a few. Okay, everyone, welcome and welcome back. We are now in our second segment of our podcast now. And so, since you were there for 30 days, 30
Mm.
days, what is a typical day like for a local in Madagascar?
A typical day
Mm-hmm,
depends, actually. Depends on the city.
mm-hmm,
It's very in Madagascar. So if you talk about the capital city, Antananarivo,
uh-huh,
it's a bit busy. So
mm-hmm,
in a normal day, it's just. maybe going out for meal, going to the market. So
Mm-hmm.
I think literally the things you can do there in the capital city. And at night, there's a lot of nightclubs.
Oh.
So you can go out and, I went to few nightclubs and I had a lot of fun there. I loved it. Yeah.
That's good. Okay, let's
Mm,
see. Here we go. All right. So,
mm,
since you had like a partial local experience, from a local perspective, what are
mm.
some of the must see attractions? We'll start with that first. What are some of the must see attractions? If I go to Madagascar, what should I put on my itinerary to see? Like, what should I do?
I think the things you can put on top of your list will
Mhm.
be the Avenue of the Baobabs. I think you know that
Oh,
because a lot of Disney movies that was there is the Avenue of Baobab.
yeah.
You watch the cartoon Madagascar, it's done there, and so
Mm-hmm.
it's quite popular and it's very beautiful. The sunset in that location is unbelievable. Yeah, so I could be on top of your list, the
Okay.
Avenue of, and definitely when you get there, there is a juice they call
Mm-hmm.
baobab juice made with baobab tree. So
Okay.
it's I would really recommend you try it. So yeah, and close to the avenue of the baobabs, you can go to a rock formation called Singi Dibahamara. It's a very sorry, my Malagasy people. So yeah, so Singi Dibahamara. It's close to the Avenue of the Baba, but sadly I didn't get the chance to visit because my schedule was I went there, I was new, so it always happens. You didn't plan well, and so I didn't get the opportunity to see it because there's only one flight in a week between
Oh, wow.
More yes, from Antananarivo to Morondava, where the Avenue of the Baobabs is. So it's just one flight per week. So if I missed
Wow.
that, not I have to wait till the next week to go back. So I missed out on Singi di Bahamara, and which is why it will be my top priority when I go back to Madagascar. So
Okay.
the other place I can say you must visit is Singi Rouge. I think I
Mm-hmm.
posted recently that places that look unreal in on Earth. So I put the Morondava, I put the Singi Rouge. It's like also a rock formation, but it's a red one. So Singi Rouge, then Singi Ankarana. It's similar to the Bahamara that I missed out. So yes, so that is where I had that experience in the hotel with all this. So the Singi Ankarana. Then the best place, I will say the first place you can put on top of your list, I will say is the Nosibe Island.
Ooh,
So that
Nosibe
is
Island. Okay.
that should be your number one. It's very
Okay.
popular and it's so beautiful. It have many blue waters. When I went there, I thought I was in Maldives. So it's so blue and beautiful, and yeah, and also you can go to a small island close to the Nosibe. It's called
Mm-hmm.
Nosi.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's also very beautiful. So I believe it should be the top of your list. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Anywhere else?
Um, for now, I can say those one. I went to just those places, and
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. All right. Let's see. So, since you were there
mm,
for 30 days, did you get the chance to explore any of Madagascar's more remote and lesser known regions? So, not the popular areas that everyone knows about. Were there any areas that were more so known to only like the locals and things like that?
yes, I've been there. Close to most people just go to Morondava and go
Mm,
to the of the baobabs, but
yeah.
to the avenue of the baobabs, there's a small village, but
Oh.
people doesn't go there, and it's very remote. And um, the I loved the village because it they have special kind of traditions, and
Mm-hmm.
it's so beautiful to see. I had a lot of cultural shock. I'm not gonna lie, but yes, I had a lot of cultural shock. But it's very beautiful. I loved it. So it's close. It's close to the Kirundi forest.
Okay.
So yeah, I forgot the name of the village because it's a small village.
Mm-hmm.
So what I saw there is, in Madagascar there are certain ethnic groups that they worship trees, baobab trees. So
Mm-hmm.
that's I saw the holy baobab tree, and how mm, how they live their life there, and their
Mm-hmm.
cultures. So it's so beautiful, and yeah, mm, that's it.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Here we go. All right, we're moving along. So next, so
Mm.
we hear or we know that the island is renowned for its stunning landscapes and natural wonders. So
Yeah.
I know you were telling me about the island with the beautiful water. Are there any other scenic spots that should be on every person's itinerary? Like, you already gave us a few, but are
Yeah,
there anywhere that you could think of?
I think I already mentioned the places.
Mm-hmm.
they,
Okay.
there, I will say, the best landscapes I have seen is Madagascar, because the
Oh.
landscape is incredible. So yeah, those places when you visit, you'll see amazing things. And the thing is, it's very unique. You
Mm.
cannot find anywhere. You can only find them in Madagascar. So
Oh.
that's special, you know. So
Yeah.
they're quite unique. Yeah, quite unique.
Okay.
Just like their wildlife, their wildlife are very endemic. That's where you see the lemurs and other wild animals. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, okay, okay. Madagascar has a diverse cultural heritage. Now, what are some traditional customs, festivals, or rituals that tourists can experience to immerse themselves in the local culture?
Yeah, I think the first thing you will try is the Malagasy foods. I love Malagasy foods. And you see, that's why I was telling you. Like, if you go to other places, there is always something missing. Some places where you
Mm-hmm.
go are not. I mean, I when I'm a foodie. So when I go to anywhere, I try local foods and all this. So I tried almost all the foods. I loved all the foods. So
Wow.
so
Wow.
the favorite is romazava. They call it romazava. I don't know how to
Mhm.
explain it with meat and vegetables. So it's so tasty, and
Did
yeah.
I was gonna ask if you said it was tasty or I guess not tasty because I didn't hear the full part of it. I'm assuming you said it was so tasty.
Yes, it was
Okay.
so. Yeah, because it have a lot of I don't know how to explain to you, but it's so tasty, a lot of flavors, and yeah, and also I like their beans. It's called
Mm-hmm.
saramaso. So you can try it also. It's incredible. I don't know how they make it, so but it tastes good. Yeah, and
Okay.
yeah. So I the only festival I can think of, the ritual I can think of is the Pamadihana. So this ritual, the Malagasy people they practice it. They dig out the body of their ancestors.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, the body and wrap it in a new cloth, and then they dance and sing with this body. So this is just it's like they do it to strengthen the family ties, and also to
Mm-hmm.
pay respect to their ancestors. So yeah, that's the ritual I've seen and know of. Yes, and one of the famous festival is the music festival called Music Festival.
Mm.
So it's also similar, because they sing and dance and do all that, fun. So it's also to honor their ancestors, seek to seek blessings from their ancestors. So yeah, so those are the things that I know of in Madagascar.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. It's definitely one for us to keep on our
Uh,
list. And
One
if,
thing to keep in
uh,
mind is in Madagascar is their fadi. We call it fadi. Fadi is like something prohibited or taboo. So
oh,
that's something when you travel to any city in Madagascar, you have to keep in mind. You have to research. Okay, what are the fadi in that location? Because you might not know. So some locations, like the village I told you I went to where they worship the Bawa tree.
yes.
You cannot point fingers. You cannot point fingers, especially to their holy tree, because it's a
Oh.
fadi. So you cannot do that. It means you are this
Oh,
the holy.
wow.
Yes, and I didn't know. So I was so that I was like, look, they are worshiping a tree, and immediately all people were looking at me. So
Oh,
they understood I was a tourist, so they didn't react much, but they
uh-huh.
won't stop pointing fingers at our holy tree.
Wow. Wow.
And some other places, the fadi depends on the ethnic groups. So some ethnic groups you cannot wear red clothes. If you wear red cloth, you disrespect their ancestors. So you cannot
Wow.
wear in some of the places. So those are some of the fadis that I know of. Yeah, and you cannot cut down trees in
Oh,
in Madagascar. You cannot cut down trees because they believe trees are sacred, and so you are not allowed. It's the
wow.
fadi. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. That's why we have one of the oldest trees. The baobab trees. They are hundreds and thousands of years old. So
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. Mm,
Okay, here we go. Let's see.
yeah.
Now, what are some of the best ways to explore the island, and are there any guided tours or excursions that are particularly popular?
I didn't use any guided tour. So
Mm-hmm.
usually when I travel, I don't take a guided tour. I go on my own. That's the fun part
Wow.
for me, because I experience everything on my own. So yeah, even though sometimes it's not easy, you keep making mistakes, and but you learn more with that. So I didn't use any guided tour and I went with one thing I will say is you have to have someone who speaks French. French is the official language in Madagascar. So people only speak French. Most people don't speak English. But I travel, yeah. So you have to have someone who speaks French so that
Yeah, at
you
all
can
times.
go everywhere. Yes. Mm.
Let's see. Let's see. Okay, now in Madagascar, nighttime scene. Where can travelers have a great time? So, in the night, where can travelers go to have a great time? Like, what is the nightlife like?
Okay. I'm not like a night outgoing person usually. I don't usually go to I went to clubs because in Madagascar I met some new friends, and they say Abdul
Mm-hmm.
club. So I said, okay, let's go. I need to see how it is. So yeah, we went there and we had fun. So I can't recommend any to be honest, any nightclub. So yeah, but it's at night. Mm, there's not much activities going on to be honest. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay, cool, cool. All right, so let's see. Let's see. What is something that we must try to eat if we go to Madagascar? Like, what is a must. You must eat this if you go there.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier Romazava.
Oh
Romazava.
yes, 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 you did.
I like made with vegetables, and it's so I mean. Oh, and also you have to try the Malagasy zebu.
Oh,
Zebu is cow meat. So they have a special way of cooking it. I loved it. So you have to try zebu meat
you
in
said
Madagascar.
you said it's what kind of meat?
It's a cow meat. Cow.
Oh, cow meat. Let me tell you
Yeah.
what I heard. I heard owl, and I was like, wait a minute, owl, owl.
No, cow. Cow meat.
Okay. That's why I was like, what kind of
Oh,
meat? Okay, cool.
it, it,
Okay.
yeah, they call it zebu. Zebu meat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zebumi. Okay.
It's different forms, so you have to try all and see which one
Mm-hmm.
you. But I like all zebu meat. I always love cow meat. So
Mm.
yeah, it.
Okay. All right. Okay, so I guess we can move on to your travels in Montenegro now. Like,
Mm.
why did you go to Montenegro and how long did you stay for?
Well, I stayed in Montenegro for 7 days. Uh,
Okay.
it's, and the reason I went there was, I just moved to the UK, and I moved to the UK in December, and I was looking for places to visit, and I just noticed that with a UK residency, I don't need visa to visit Montenegro. So, and I saw a lot of beautiful things on Instagram and Montenegro. I said, okay, let me just have a look. So I decided to visit Montenegro. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow. But so the 7 days you were there, what
Mm.
was a standout experience within those 7 days that you were there for?
Wow. I would say like very surprised. I'm surprised because Montenegro is a very small country,
Uh-huh.
but it has almost everything there. Yeah, and it have beautiful natures and landscapes. It have hotel, luxury, everything is there. So, our favorite city, my favorite city in Montenegro would be the Kotor city, especially the Kotor
Okay.
Old. I love it, Kotor. Uh,
Uh-huh.
but I'll say the best place in Montenegro is Durmitor National Park. I
Mm-hmm.
love the nature there. I loved it. Yeah. So yeah, I will say that. And also Stefan. Oh, very beautiful. I love Stefan. So yeah, I think those two stand out for me in Montenegro. Mm.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Love that. Here we go. Let's see. Next one is
Mm.
uh let's see. So we talked about your standout experiences there. In Montenegro, what is a must eat? Like what should we try? Like lay it on
Food.
us. Yes, the food.
uh, Montenegro's food is mostly meat and chicken. So yeah, I'll say mm, Montenegro food to try. I don't know the names of the foods.
You just know that they're good.
Yeah, I mean, you know, yeah. I would say the meat. Yeah, they kind of do barbecue meat. Yeah, most of
Mm-hmm.
their barbecues and all this. So it's kind of, I would say, basic. It's not something you don't see somewhere else. So mostly it's the same. Especially in Europe, you can
Okay.
see a lot of similar foods. So yes,
Okay.
yeah. So you can try their barbecue. Yeah, if you go there.
Okay, okay, okay. Let's see. All right. So,
Mm.
how could um a tourist immerse themselves in the culture in Montenegro?
Oh, well, when I went to Montenegro, especially as a black person, I uh, most of the places I've been to, I'm the only black there,
Oh
and a
wow.
lot of me they have never seen a black person. So, so yes, I get a lot of stares, but people are extremely nice also.
Mhm.
So everywhere I go, I feel like people are saying hi to me. People want to talk to me. Maybe
Mhm.
excited to see me. I don't know, but yeah. So it's something. I'll say like the people in Montenegro are very nice. They're very
Mhm.
nice. So yeah, but everywhere I go, I'm the only black there. So you can now how I was. Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. So, what is Montenegro famous for?
Yeah. Well, I will say it's landscapes. It's
Mhm.
amazing like landscapes. There's a lot of viewpoints with
Mhm.
amazing view. So I will say
Mhm.
that that's something. If you ask me about Montenegro, the first thing that will come to my mind is
The
that the view. A lot
okay.
of views. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, okay. And between Madagascar and Montenegro,
Mm.
which has the most beautiful, well, which which one of them do you think has the best view?
Um, I will go with Madagascar for one
Oh,
reason. For one reason, if you
what?
see the if you see the views in Montenegro, you can
Uh-huh.
see it. You can see maybe in Albania, maybe in other European countries. It's all
Mm-hmm.
similar. But in Madagascar, you only see in Madagascar. So that's the only thing I would say. It's unique. So definitely, it's much better.
Okay, so
Yes.
the exclusivity of the site, but the other places you can get the same sites anywhere, but in Madagascar, you only get Madagascar sites. I
Yeah.
love it. I love
Yeah.
it.
So that's something I always love about Madagascar. Like everything
Hmm.
I see is unique. So to see this, you can have the same experience.
I
Uh,
see you're very excited. You get very excited about Madagascar. Yeah, you are
I, I feel happy when I speak about Madagascar. To be honest,
good.
like I can go all day talking about Madagascar.
Uh
I
huh.
love I love Malagasy people. You know, I feel like I am Malagasy, if that makes. So
Yes.
I blended so well in that place, and I had amazing moments there. I mean, I was very very sad when I was leaving Madagascar. I
Oh.
so emotional because it felt a lot like home for me.
Mm.
Yes.
Oh. Okay, so we know that your favorite is Madagascar. We know that you are repping Madagascar to the very end.
And
Okay.
Madagascar will take a lot of effort for any country to take Madagascar's place. And it will be
Wow.
difficult.
Those are some bold words.
Yeah, I a lot of times, and
Okay.
I recommended, but some of my friends because of me they went to Madagascar and they loved it too. So
Okay. Okay.
yeah, if someone asked me, Abdul, which country am I going to go to Madagascar? The first question, first answer will be go to Madagascar.
Right.
Mm.
Well, it's good that we know now. We know that Madagascar is the place to visit. Madagascar is a place that you can only get the views at Madagascar. And we know that the
But
food is good, but we don't know, the names of the food yet. But
yeah, you can only find. How can I put it? What you find, in Madagascar, you can only find it there. I don't know how to put it in English. There's a famous phrase where in English, but I forgot that phrase. So
and
yeah,
the phrase is not coming to mind for me either, so you are good. No worries on that. And English is all I speak, so it's
Yeah.
fine. We're going to take a quick break, everyone. And then when we get back, we're going to do a bit more
Yeah.
talking and then jump into our third section of our
Okay.
podcast today. And, once we jump into our third session, that we are going to do a wrapping up of everything
Yeah. Mm.
and then play a game. So, everyone, stay tuned. We will be right back. All right, everyone, welcome back. We're going to do a bit more talking and then jump into our third section, our wrapping up. And then after our third section, we are going to play a quick little game of this or that with Abdul, where I'll ask you a few questions and you're going to tell me which one you prefer or which one you would do. Okay?
Okay.
All
That will
right.
be.
So
Mm.
to talk a bit more and to do our wrap up, if aside from Madagascar and Montenegro, what is your third place location to visit or country or island?
I would say Tanzania,
Okay. Uh huh.
Dubai.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
I love Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, Oman is beautiful.
Uh huh.
Uh, yeah, but yeah, I'll place Tanzania a bit above them. I'm a nature lover. I love nature.
Mm-hmm.
So where there is beautiful nature, I find it more attractive for me.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
Mm.
we got a few. All right.
Yeah.
And let's see. Here we go for
Mm.
our final.
I forgot to mention Georgia, which
Oh,
is
you forgot to
almost
remember. Okay, so what about Georgia?
similar to Montenegro, but different. Different, but it's a
Mm-hmm.
Europe, it's a
Yes.
Eastern European. It's
Yeah.
yeah, it's very beautiful. It's very beautiful. I had amazing time there.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah, I loved the sulfur bath. I love many of the
Oh,
activities.
there's a
Uh,
sulfur bath.
oh, you have to try it. It's incredible. Yeah, yeah. So
Uh,
I will place Georgia a bit. Okay, I'll say Tanzania,
mm-hmm.
Oman, Dubai, then
Mm-hmm.
Georgia in that
Okay.
order.
Oh
Yeah,
wow. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Now, so
Mm.
you went to Montenegro. You went to Madagascar. Just another question.
Mm.
Have you had any recent trips within the past couple weeks or a couple months? Anything more recent than Montenegro and Madagascar?
No, I just returned from Montenegro. So, but I'm
Mm.
planning I'm planning my next trip already. Yeah, it's going to be
Wow.
full of trips. I want to visit many countries this year. So yeah,
Wow.
already planning my trip in June. So yeah, looking
Okay.
forward. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Perfect. Perfect. Now, next question is, have you ever been to New York City? Because we're based in New York City right now. So have you
I
ever been?
I've seen a lot, about New York, how the country a lot of people compliment New York. It's so beautiful. So
Okay.
yeah, it's definitely up there on my wish list, but I haven't been
Okay.
there yet. Yeah, but
Okay.
I would love to come to New York. I would love
Oh.
to come to. Yeah, yeah. Very,
All right.
very I will visit. The problem for me is with my Nigerian passport. Sometimes travel is kind of very exhausting for me,
Yeah.
especially with
Yeah.
the visa things and all this. Sometimes you get visa denial for no reason, and it's not easy to get visa for certain countries. But
Yeah.
it, So definitely we will, but I'm hopeful I will definitely get there sometime.
Hopefully,
Sometimes. Yeah.
hopefully. Okay, so let's see. So we know you want to do some traveling soon. We're
Mm.
gonna hold you to it. We want to see you in New York one of these days.
Oh,
Uh,
I will plan. I will.
okay, so is there anyone you would like to give a shout out to? You could go ahead and say the person's name, and I'll just add in their um,
I'm
handle
gonna. I'm
later
going to
on.
shout out to my man, Tony the Explorer.
Ah,
Oh, he got amazing content. I love his content. He's currently living his best life in Bali.
oh,
I love content. Yeah, and Tony is from the United States too. So yeah, I love you, man. If you um, keep doing you and keep living your best life. I mean, yeah.
okay. All right, awesome. Okay, so before we fully wrap up and close up, we are going to play a quick game of this or that where I'm going to ask you a few questions and you're just going to tell me which one you prefer, okay?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, okay. So, first question. Would you rather explore the historic streets of Kotor or the picturesque old town of Parast in Montenegro?
That is difficult.
Ooh.
I practice drama, so always for picturesque place. But also at the same time, I love Kotor. I love it. Kotor. So, that's difficult.
You have to
I'll
choose
go-
one.
I have to go with the Kotor Old Town.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so next question is, are you more excited to explore the lush rainforests of Madagascar or the diverse ecosystems of its unique spiny forests?
You said unique.
Yes.
Definitely unique. I'll go.
I'm gonna go with the unique. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So, next question is, would you rather witness the stunning sunrise over the Avenue of the Baobabs or the dramatic sunset of the Avenue of the Baobab? So, in the Avenue of Baobabs, would you rather see the sunrise or the sunset?
I will go with the sunset.
Ooh, why?
It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful, and I haven't seen the sunrise. But sunset is amazing. I felt like I'm not in this earth. I'm in a different planet. Yeah, it's so beautiful. Yeah, I'll go with
Okay.
this. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. Next one. Do you prefer to soak up the sun on the stunning beaches of Budva or experience the tranquility of the untouched Lustica Peninsula?
I'll go with the latter.
Okay.
I'm not a person who's stuck in the sun.
Uh-huh.
No, yeah, it's not something exciting. I'll go better.
All right. So, next one. Do you prefer to immerse yourself in the vibrant culture and bustling markets of Antananarivo? Yes, Antananarivo. Or to unwind in the peaceful fishing village of Ifati along the Mozambique Channel? On the Mozambique Channel, yeah.
I love Antananarivo. market.
Mm-hmm.
It's very lively and colorful. There's a lot
Mm-hmm.
of things there, but I think I'll go with the fishing more. I'm not someone who loves a lot of out and all this, so I'll go with the fishing.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Okay, and I'm going to choose one final question. Would you rather indulge in the local cuisine of Montenegro in a traditional mountain village or in a trendy seaside restaurant in Porto, Montenegro?
Trendy. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So,
Yeah.
I believe, is there anything else you would like to tell us, Abdul? Anything
Uh,
else?
yeah, just one thing, I'm Nigerian,
Uh-huh.
and Nigeria is not popular for destination for traveling,
Mm-hmm.
but I would really love that. There's a lot of things to see in Nigeria, and we
Okay.
have incredible nature, and we have, I don't have to tell you, Nigeria is very lively
Yeah.
to do. Yeah, but so I will really help people to visit more. We have, sometimes when I go to other countries, I say, this, we have all of these things in Nigeria. Why are we not up there with those countries?
Mm-hmm.
So, Nigeria is so diverse, and we have many beautiful cultures. I just
Wow.
recently post a video of my culture, and I try to make people to visit and see my culture. My friend Andres from Argentina, he went,
Okay.
loved it. So yes, I think if you want to see a lot of different culture, you should try to visit Nigeria. We have many beautiful things, honestly. Yeah. So that's the only thing, I would love my country also to be popular, because
Okay.
we
So,
have to be there. Yeah.
okay. Okay. All right. So we're asking everyone to make sure we check out Nigeria just to
You
go patronize. Go ahead, visit
know,
Nigeria.
go to the northern part, it's not very popular. Most people, even when they visit Nigeria, they go to the southern part. I'm from the north,
Oh.
so the northern part we have a lot of beautiful cultures and a lot of
Mhm.
history.
Oh.
We have so the northern part also will definitely add it to your itinerary. And I love the southern part. I'm planning recently to visit Nigeria. I'll go to the southern part, explore the Igbo
Okay.
culture. So yeah, I love culture, and in Nigeria we have a lot of more than 300 ethnic groups. So you can imagine. So there's a lot to explore, even myself there. So yeah, I would love to try that. Yeah.
Okay. We love it. So thank you, Abdul, for sharing your experiences, your stories, and for letting us know that we need to check out Nigeria. So
Yeah, you
so before we run off, I just have to remember to remind each and every one of our listeners to just continue to support the podcast by becoming a monthly contributor to continue to hear all these different great stories. So you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is the Young Black Travelers, for notifications on upcoming podcasts, or you can follow us on all our social media platforms. We have our Facebook page, which is Young Black Travelers, our Instagram page, which is Young Black Travelers Blog, our Twitter page, which is YBT Blog, or you can visit our website, youngblacktravelers.com. And as always, we're just gonna remind you just to be mindful in your travels, to continue to keep good sanitary practices wherever you go. Wash your hands with soap, use paper towel or sanitizer. And we just want to tell Abdul, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for sharing your stories, your experiences. Hopefully we'll be able to bring you back on so you can tell us some more. We only got 2 out of the 11, so we are looking forward to hearing about the others.
Yeah.
And I believe that is all. If you don't have any other final words.
Yeah. I feel honored to be here, and I really enjoy this podcast. And yeah, looking forward to more podcasts with you. Yeah.
Hopefully, yes, we are definitely looking forward to it. And this time, well, next time we'll do it a little earlier for you. I know it's late over there, so we won't keep you too much longer. Again, it was great to hear your experiences, your stories. And until next time, everyone, please stay safe, stay blessed, and have a good night or day or morning, wherever you are, whatever time zone it is. I will see you all next time. All right. Bye, everyone.